Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am Anime Tour, and today, as you can probably tell, since it's Sunday, we are doing another deck profile. Yeah, gonna open up the box. Hey guys, also let me know if you want to keep seeing this box or not, because it's up to you. Yeah, just let me know if you like the box or not. Yeah. So today we are going to be going over my Exodia deck. Now, yeah, Exodia deck is simple. Just wanna get into as many cards, draw as many cards as possible. That way you can have all 5 pieces of Exodia and win. Yeah. So starting off, it's really simple. Just got the one complete set of Exodia because got the one complete set of Exodia because that's all you can do. Yeah. Because yeah, that's really all you can do with this. You can only run one complete set. Yeah. So simple. Level 1 Dark Normal Monsters, 200 attack, 300 defense. And then Exodia the Forbidden one. If all 5 pieces in your hand, you win the duel. So yeah. Next up, moving on to more Exodia support. I run one Exodia Necros and one Exodius the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, and then one Legendary Exodia Incarnate. Now, yeah, I'll just keep these up there just to keep in the mood. Now I run Exodia Necros, fixed level 4 Dark Monster Spellcaster, 1800 attack, 0 defense. The effect states you can only you cannot normal summon, you can only special summon through the process of using the spell card contract with Exodia. And then once per turn during your standby phase, you can increase this card's attack by 500. Yeah. And you can only use this card basically when yeah. Exodia Necros. Next up, Exodia Steel Forbidden Lord cannot be normal summoned or set. Can only be special summoned by shuffling all monster cards from your graveyard into your deck. So it's great for restoring a deck when it's close to empty, but with this deck, eh. And this monster Exodius gains 1,000 attack points for every, gains 1,000 attack points for every normal monster in your graveyard, such as these 4. And then if you have all 5 pieces of Exodia in your graveyard, you win the duel. Yeah, another way to win a duel. Yeah. Next up is the legendary Exodia Incarnate. Cannot be normal summon set, must be special summoned by tributing one Forbidden one card. So any of those 5, tribute, bring out Exodia. Yeah, bring out Incarnate. Incarnate gains 1,000 attack for each Forbidden one monster in your graveyard. And then it also, at the end of your turn, you can add one Forbidden one card from your graveyard and add to your hand. So yeah, it's great for retrieval, and yeah. That is for those. No, gotta fix that. Next up, since it's Exodia, it won't be Exodia deck without 3 Sangans. Sangan, level 3 Fiend type monster, 100,000 attack, 600 defense. This card is sent from the field to the graveyard. Add one monster with 1,500 or less attack from your deck to your hand. You can only activate this effect once per turn. Yeah. If it doesn't so, these all count for retrieval. Yeah. And Sangan. It can also search itself out so you can easily cut your deck down a lot more. Next up, I choose to run like some monsters that don't destroy by battle, so I run 3 Marshmallows. Light level 3 monsters with 300 attack, 500 defense cannot be destroyed by battle. And at the same time, if it's set face down and then it's flipped face up from an attack, you deal 1,000 damage to your opponent. So it's great. It's just good damage. So with all 3 of these, you can easily deal. Yeah, 3,000 points of damage to your opponent just through them attacking. Yeah. Next, I also run 2 Dino Sowings. Earth, level 4 Fiend type monster, 0 attack, 0 defense. Cannot be destroyed by battle, and if this card attacks or is attacked, it gains 1,000 attacking defense. Yeah. That also, yeah. Then after the end of that, it returns back to normal 0. Next up, as a Fiend monster, I run 1 Tragodia. Considering this deck is a draw power deck, why not have a card monster that gains attack by having more cards in your hand? Yeah, Tragodia can be special summoned, but when you take any damage. No, when you take battle damage, you can special summon this card from your hand. Gains 800 attack and defense for every card in your hand. Once per turn, you can discard a monster from your hand, then take control of a monster your opponent controls with the same level. And then also, yeah. You can also, once per turn, you can also target a monster of the same level and treat another monster as said monster. So yeah. Good for just taking control and as well as other stuff. Next I run 2 Blast Spheres, dark level 4 machine type monsters with 1400 attack, 1400 defense. It's good for like setting it, because when your opponent attacks into it, it can equip. It equips to the attacking monster, and then like during your opponent's next standby phase after that, you destroy that monster. So it's great for just let them attack into it, and then you can destroy their monster. Next I run 2 Ds. Earth level 2 machine type monsters. The effect is simple. Cannot be special summoned, or when the main phase that this monster is normal summoned, you can tribute it and then draw 2 cards, and then it automatically becomes your end phase. So yeah, great draw power, but also if this card is in, although if like you do a first turn with that, I would heavily recommend having the Swift Scarecrow in your hand. Back it up. I run 1 Swift Scarecrow, an Earth level 1 machine type monster. It can, if your opponent declares a direct attack, you can discard this card and negate the attack and then end the battle phase. So it's easy, just discard effect and then just end the battle phase altogether. And that's it for monsters. Next up for spells, I run 1 Contract with Exodia. And effect is just, if you have all 5 pieces of Exodia, the Forbidden One, and all 5 pieces of Exodia in the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Exodia Necros from your hand. Yeah. Simple. So, yeah, most difficult part is just getting all of the pieces in your graveyard to use Necros, because, what was that? Yeah, I forgot the name of that card, but it's banned. You can select 5 cards in your deck, show them to your opponent, they select 1 to go into your hand, the other one gets, and everything else goes to the graveyard. Yeah. Next, I run 2 Dark Factory of Mass Production. Target 2 normal monsters in your graveyard, add them to your hand. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So just easy retrieval for the arms and legs. So yeah. Moving on, I run 1 Dark Hole. Simple, just destroy all monsters on the field. So in case you don't have anything, and your opponent has like their entire field full of monsters, you can easily just Dark Hole and destroy everything, especially because it doesn't target. So yeah. Keeping of the theme, run 1 Swords of Revealing Light. Yeah. It just prevents, as long as this card remains on the field for up to 3 turns after its activation, your opponent cannot declare an attack. So yeah. Just lost stall play in here. Then I run 1 Ties of the Brethren. This card allows you pay 2,000 life points, then target a level 4 or lower monster you control. Special summon up to 2 more monsters of the same type, level, and attribute. So, but it cannot be cards of the same name. So mainly with the Forbidden One cards. So say you got left arm and Forbidden One, so you can special summon, say, maybe the left leg and right leg in order to like maybe get them in your graveyard for Exodia Necros or any other type of play with like Exodius or Incarnate. Next I run 2 Mystical Space Typhoon in order for just more spell trap destruction, because this is something that this deck doesn't really have. And again, more stall play. You can just quick effect, target and destroy. So yeah. Again, I run 2 Scapegoats. It's a quick play spell, just special summon 4 sheep tokens to your side of the field. Level 1 Earth Beast, 0 attack, 0 defense. You can special summon in defense mode. They cannot be triggered for a tribute summon. And you also cannot normal summon. Yeah. You cannot summon other monsters the turn you activate this effect. So yeah. Just an easy way to bring out a lot of monsters on your field to stall your opponent out. Moving on, for the last spell card I run is 1 Messenger of Peace. Monsters with 1500 or more attack cannot declare an attack during. Yeah, they just can't. Monsters with 1500 or more attack cannot attack. Also, during your standby phase, pay 100 life points or destroy this card. It's a nice, cheap, like, attack prevention card, so yeah, it's an easy way to stop attacks against stall play. Next, moving on into traps, I run 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device. Again, I run 1, it's limited. Target 1 monster on the field, return to the hand. Simple as that. Like, say, your opponent's first turn, they normal summon, activate it, return to their hand, basically stopping most of their plays. The another trap card I run is 1 Scrap Iron Scarecrow. This card is good for just more stall because you can set it, activate it, negate an attack, and then you can set it back face down. So you can reuse it, but it can only be used once per turn. So yeah, easy way for just negating attacks. And keeping up the theme of Scrap Iron, I run 1 Scrap Iron Statue. This card works similar to Scarecrow, except flip it face down, flip it face up, and then you can negate the activation of a card that's already face up on the field, such as a field spell or continuous spell or continuous trap. And then like that, just negate the effect and then destroy it. And then the second effect of this card isn't really important for this type of deck. Just if that card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can add a junk monster from your deck to your hand, but again, we don't really use that effect. Next, I run 1 Call of the Haunted in order to say your opponent just destroys one of your support monsters, or say you want to bring a Sangan back from the graveyard, you can easily just bring it back. So like say so Sangan's a good target at the same time. Maybe Incarnate would be a good target for this. Yeah. Okay, moving on from Call of the Haunted, I run a Gravity Bind. All level 4 or higher monsters cannot attack, so continuous trap card, just cannot attack, but it doesn't stop Xyz monsters, considering their rank not level. And I guess it also means that Link monsters also can attack, so yeah. Next, I run 1 Imperial Iron Wall. Continuous trap card, and neither player can banish cards because in a lot of decks, banishing is a key component, so why not just stop banishing altogether? Yeah. Alright, now, as the last card in my deck, I run 1 Obliterate with 3 exclamation points, so you know it is important and powerful. You can target 1 monster on the field, and then send 1 Forbidden One card from your deck to your graveyard, and then return the targeted monster to your opponent's hand. So, no, not just any monster on the field returns to the hand. And yeah, you can only use this effect once per turn. Now, it's a really good way, one of the most effective ways to bring these cards from your deck into the graveyard. That way they're more accessible from, say, Exodius to just bring them back to your hand, or use Necros. Though you can use Contract of Exodia, allow this monster to gain more attack, and then there's also Exodius. If you have all 5 pieces in your graveyard, you win the duel, so boom. Easy way to keep going. Yeah, so that's for Obliterate. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this deck profile for Exodia, the Forbidden One. If you have any other ideas for this deck, or if you run your own Exodia deck, please leave a comment down below of stuff that you run that I don't. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Bye.